Okay, so quite a while back, I was at a sleepover, and all of a sudden, what just happens is we decided to start prank calling people, watching half movies because we got bored. We played every video game he had, from Halo to Call of Duty, and all of a sudden, we just say, "Hey, let's go prank call some people," and we're prank calling people. And I call random numbers, and about on my fourth try, I actually reach somebody. And they say, "Who is this?" And they say, "Yeah," I said, "Hello." And all of a sudden, what happens is, they say, "What's your name?" And I'm like, I said, Sarah Haley or Sarah Vanessa, something like that. But they say, "Isn't it," not saying my real name, but "isn't it BLB?" And I'm like, uh, and something related happened to that. But what happened was, all of a sudden, we hear knocks at our front door. And we're like, what the heck could this be? We don't know. We just walked up to the front door. And we peeked through the blinds. I think he actually saw me. But I don't know. I stood there for a second. And I threw those blinds, so I'm pretty sure he noticed because it made a sound. We hid behind the kitchen counter. The door was locked, but we saw him come. The back door is right next to the kitchen, so he came around to the back door. And you'll never believe what happened. Oh my god. He just walked up to the back door, and he stood there for a second, jiggled the doorknob. He came inside. We made a run for it. We made it upstairs. We hid under her bed. But that didn't work. You wanna know why? We heard every door open, and every door got closer to the stairs. When he got to the stairs, we heard it got all silent for a second, and I said, "I think he's gone." We didn't hear a door open, but all of a sudden, whoop! Because there's a sheet under the bed, so you can't really see anything under the bed unless you pull out every sheet under the bed. We were in the back corner. He put out his feet, and oh my god, I made the high-pitched scream I could ever make. I was looking around the room for something like a screwdriver or anything he had. Well, little did I know he had a screwdriver on our nightstand. So I grabbed that and I stabbed it into his hand, wrist part, right under the palm of your wrist. But that's lost. We ran out into the woods behind our house. He came out, he scanned the surroundings, and I'm like, whoa, what just happened? Because he scanned the surroundings past us, and then I saw his head turn back to that bush we were behind. And oh my god, I didn't want to scream, but I said, I think we should make a run for it. And we ran back inside. He didn't even see us. I think he did see us move, but he didn't see us go anywhere. So that was that, guys. That was that. There was another one where, well, we never heard from him again, but I'll move on to the second in a second. But we never heard from him again. There was no knocks on the window. Nothing ever happened. That's what some of you guys might think happened. No, nothing ever happened again. But there was actually a time where I had a little sister over, and we were playing hide and go seek and tag and everything. Blah blah blah. We were playing on the computer a little bit. She says to me, "We're still missing Jeanette." I'm like, "Who the heck is Jeanette?" And she's like, "Oh, it's my friend." I'm like, "Oh, where's your friend?" She says, "In my closet." That's why I always leave my closet open. I don't know. I leave it open now. But yeah. So that's that, pretty much. And then there was one recent time where we don't know how it happened. But I was at my friend's house. We were sleeping. And I wake up because I hear something going on in the distance. There's steps coming, there's a sound coming down the stairs. I see a guy standing, it was a black figure. I'm pretty sure it was a guy. Standing by the basement. like by the basement stairs, because they had a nice basement. So we stood down in the basement, and that was pretty darn scary. Um, yeah, it was freaking scary. And another time was, we were like holding on to I don't remember where I was at, but we were playing like hide and go seek or something. And like, okay, so my laundry basket was next to me, and the fan was right across from me. The fan turns on, and I don't see, like, the cord's not connected, and I could see it because I was behind the laundry basket. And I almost, I almost screamed, and I'm like, keep it cool, keep it cool, keep it cool. And man, I had to let that scream out. It was so loud. I'm pretty sure everybody from Nebraska heard that scream. It was like, woo! It was like a freaking siren just went off in Nebraska. But we were at my new middle school. The one I'm like, we were at what was it? We were visiting my new middle school, and we could hear like footsteps in the hallway and everything. And since there's a principal there, she was in her office. Nobody was following us. That's why I think that middle school is haunted. I really do think it is. Not saying the name of it, but I think it's actually haunted. So, it probably is haunted, to be honest. It's probably haunted. I'm about 1,000,000% sure. I can never forget that. Well, I think that was about all. I mean, just besides the footsteps on the stairs and all that. So, yeah, that was all.